Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our Swiss chocolate run here. And yeah, I do have to update real quick that we are a little bit further in the hole than I would normally have liked to be. I was going to limit myself to the 1 million. The only reason I went over is because my mod for my trailer, the autoloads, just stopped working. I tried downloading a new update. I tried going back to old update. I couldn't get anything to work for it. So what I ended up doing was downloading a new mod called Universal Autoload, which works with the default trailers, which meant that I had to get rid of the trailer that wasn't working and then just buy a brand new default trailer, which is the Stroutman trailer. So it cost me $9,000 to do that. I went ahead and went over on the loan because I figured that's something kind of out of my control. I could cheat it back in the $15,000 so I can kind of drop the loan back down again, because again, I should be able to swap one trailer for the other, kind of in the context of what we were trying to do there. But it's whatever. I'm not gonna mess with it right now. It's fine. I don't mind being a little bit over. I think we'll get it taken care of eventually. It's whatever. I mean, we're very tight on money on this particular save right this moment, but I do have some things that I'm about to do. One thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and sell some cows, I think. I'm going to come over here. I've got 10 cows sitting over here. I'm just going to move them over to the main pasture, which means I'm going to sell 10 cows from my main pasture that are kind of in a position to where they're not going to be making any more, they're not going to reproduce anytime soon. So I think that's the plan. If we can sell 10 of those cows, we should get about, $13,000 back, I think. So that should be pretty useful for us. I can get you backed up there. All right, we want to sell these. And the reason these, because they're already past the 36 months, which means every month they're going to be dropping in price. And they just reproduced like 3 months ago. The ones that are most recently reproduced are these right here, but they're not at the 36 month yet. I could also sell these. It's reproduced 2 months ago, but again, not at 36 months yet. So these still will continue to grow. These will maintain at 1,500 for a few more months. But these are not those. These are actually already starting to drop. So, excuse me. If we can load up and go sell 10 of these, we'll have to do 2 trips. Move to the trailer. I will do a couple trips with these, and then that'll give us a little bit of wiggle room on some money right now. Probably not quite enough to pay off that $15,000 loan, and it does feel a little silly to sell some cows just to pay off the loan. So I'm going to ignore that loan for just a little bit. Eventually we'll be okay with it. Again, I might just go back through and edit the file and just get rid of that loan that existed, because again, the only reason we took it was because of the trailer that we had to buy. Oh, I didn't realize I was hooked onto that. This other trailer mod does seem to work really well though, so I am so far, I don't know, I haven't messed with it too much, but you can do all sorts of filtering where you can filter only load pallets that are full, which is great for all those times that we were loading up eggs, for example, and things like that. You can also set it to only load certain particular crops. So if you have a whole bunch of pallets sitting side by side, excuse me, you only want to load the pallets for chocolate, for example, then it'll only load the chocolate. So all that is pretty cool. Although it does seem to load less aggressively than that other loader, which is probably for the best, because that other loader did seem to overload, like to the extent of like barely being able to move sometimes. So it's probably okay. All right, let's go ahead and sell all of you. And we'll go get us a few more. 4 more. Move those other cows over. And I'm just going to basically be selling off cows. Any cows that get to the 36 months or higher, I mean, basically, as soon as they've reproduced, I'm probably just going to start selling them off or something like that. I wanted to get to like a pattern where I could just sell off 10 at a time every like 9 months. And we might get there sort of eventually, but for right now, we'll just do what we're doing. Need a way to make some money, and selling some cows seems like a decent way to make some quick cash. Truth be told, I could sell more than the 10, because I do have some cows that are going to be reproducing soon, so I can kind of pre-sell some of those. And that actually might not be the worst idea. Granted, I'm going to lose a little bit. I'm not going to be making as much milk for a bit, but we do have these 4 cows that are about to reproduce here in 2 months. So we'll have replacements for any cows here coming up soon. These 6 cows will be producing in 3 months. So I'm tempted to just sell a bunch of these because they're already past the mark that we want. There's 18 of them. I don't know. Let's just stick with the 10 for now, I guess. I have a couple ways I could do this. I can either sell the cows just before the next batch reproduces, which means I don't really need the maternity ward anymore. Or I could just move over whatever batch of cows up to 6, basically. So technically, I could go up to 7 because I can fit 15 cows over there. But since the trailer only holds 6, I'd just probably move 6 over. So 6 cows over there that are about to reproduce. Let them all reproduce. We'll have 6 new cows, and then we can sell off, 6 somewhere or something like that. Just kind of have that as an ongoing thing. That might work. All right, so there's, some money. And I'll go ahead and move over all the baby cows into that pasture. And like I said, we'll get ready to sell, I guess, 4 more here in a couple months. Of course, the 4 we're going to sell are going to be the mamas, most likely, for the ones that just reproduced, because I want to sell the ones that have most recently reproduced, if at all possible, because, they're the farthest away from being, profitable to me again, I guess, if that makes sense. Actually, I wonder if I could just... Well, I probably could pull through I didn't have that thing over there. Look, trigger? It won't trigger. Okay. Can I get it to trigger at all? I cannot. Guess I'll have to back up. Alright, in the wagon, move to husbandry. And we'll go get the last 4. What I might do is, if I'm going to move those 4 over, I might just buy 2 more once they have their babies and just sell a couple extras. That might be okay. Alright, so if we go look at our animals, everything's in here. I got it completely filled up. Maternity ward, it's not being used right now, but that's okay. Again, in 2 months, we'll have these 4 cows moved over. So next month, we'll move those cows over to the maternity ward. And then probably, like I said, immediately sell these 4 cows, which isn't going to be worth a lot because they're so old. But my hope is that as we start rotating through some of the really old ones, then we can get back into a more of a pattern of that works for us. So something like that. We'll figure it out. Let me just move you kind of off out of the way over here. The next move will be over here anyway, so I'll just leave you in this area. All right, so cows are, I mean, TMR, they could probably use a little bit more TMR, but we'll be okay. And then slurry is full, but I just don't have anything to do with the slurry. There's just really nothing for me to do. No point, and really, I mean, there's really no point doing anything with it. Just, it's there. If I eventually get a slurry spreader thing, fine, but for right now, it's nothing I'm going to do about it. Okay, so there we go. I think that's it for this month, actually. Don't think there was anything else I needed to do. Nothing with the grass, because it's January. It's not even really growing. I mean, it's growing, but it's paused. Nothing with this field over here, because it's not time to plant anything yet. I already cleaned out the cheese, cleaned up the chocolate. That's the reason I had to get that trailer. I think that's it. All right, let's go ahead and fast forward to the next month. February. Next time we can do anything is... Well, next time we can sell anything is May for chocolate. Now, we could have sold chocolate in January. January is the second highest month for chocolate. Thought about it, but... I didn't mean to really leave that running. It just didn't seem like the right move. So okay, so this is the month that we need to move the cows over. Yep. So 90%. I guess I could have left the trailer over there. All right, so 90%. All 4 of you move to the trailer. Do I have any contracts yet? Yeah, something broke with the contracts. Apparently I'm not getting any more contracts, guys. Or maybe it's just... I guess it could just be that there's nothing to do. That seems very unlikely. I mean, it's fine. It's going to make things definitely challenging. I think once we sell our first batch of chocolates, we're going to be in a pretty good spot overall. All right, move you to the husbandry. Okay, so 4 cows over there, ready to roll. Still got food, so they're going to be okay with that. Still have water, they're going to be okay with that. I mean, I could put some more hay in here just to be safe. I will leave this over here because this is where we're going to be actually loading up next. Let me grab... Let me grab some hay, I think, and just fill that thing up to top it off as best we can. How are you guys doing? You guys actually do need some more TMR. So we'll start with the hay and then go from there. Guess we're needed about 6,000 liters of hay. Close enough. I'll position this in a better way, aren't I? I may have to move that water thing. Really? Can't just dump the hay? Have I not already done this once, or did I? Oh, I must have put a bale over here or something. Can I do it this way? Is it just the wrong side? There we go, okay. I think there's a way to alternate side, isn't there? Yeah, okay. I should have flipped it the other side. That's fine. I forgot about that, having 2 sides. So hay's good. I mean, it's going to last us quite a while because there's not going to be that many cows in here at any given time, and they're only going to be in here briefly with the new strategy. So now we just need to go fix up the TMR. How is production looking? Cheese is okay, a little bit low on milk. Chocolate is okay, a little bit low on milk. So I'll probably go load up the milk as well, drop a little bit in each of those. Actually, which one? Let's see, cheese will last 3,600 per month, 2,400 per month. So the cheese will still last longer, right? So we'll probably fill up the chocolate first, and then we'll come back to the cheese in a bit. First things first, let's get some TMR. So hay bales were normally what, 5,000 liters? Is that right? I think something like that. Let me put a straw thing in here. I should just start with the straw, actually. It's gonna be alright, though. Still have so much straw available. Anything on the used lot that I care about? Nope. Not that I could buy it anyway, but it's still nice to look. I think I got the proportion off a little bit, actually. No, I think I still have enough room for the silage that I need. I think I'll be alright. So the straw was 5,000. The hay must have been smaller than that then, right? Because I don't think the hay was the same amount. And the silage was 3,500, I believe. So we'll see. We'll see if we've got enough to... No, I don't want snow. Really? I think it was 3,500, if I remember right. Definitely got the proportions off, but I think it will be okay. Might have been like 4,500 on the hay bales. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, well, that worked out. Actually, I could probably go check the shop, can't I? Bell Square Bay how? Quest Square Bell Hay? Don't want to ask me. My brain suddenly stopped working. 4,500. So it is 4,500. So we want 9,000. But I mean, this works. If anything, this is a little bit high on the hay. If we want to be high on anything, we want to be high on the straw because the straw's technically the cheapest of the three. but this is still okay. Let me just drop this thing here. All right, go drop this off, and like I said, so it's still good. We're still fine. I mean, we got Hayes the second cheapest, so not that big of a deal if we went a little bit over on it. Why are you not triggering? Okay. What's going on? Oh, it's because I had the wrong thing selected, isn't it? There we go. Okay. All right, so that's pretty good. Actually looking pretty good there. I think we can call that good enough for now. Really? Where's the drop off? Oh, I keep doing it. It just needs to show up because it's like, come on, I got the trailer there. Just know which tool I'm trying to select. There's our new trailer, by the way. And if you actually go into the trailers now with this mod that I have turned on, we can even look at it for this one, to be honest. I think, yep, so there, once I switch it to a belt trailer, it says over there, Universal Auto Load on the left. So it's just it's a configuration option that's already set up for pretty much every trailer that's in the game. It's on the in-game mod hub too, so makes it really easy to keep updated. So hopefully that works for us. We will find out. But yeah, man, I really just wish I could do something with that slurry. It feels like something that could be, you know, I don't know. It just feels like money just sitting there in some form or fashion. All right. Wrong one. That one. Okay, that's dropped off. I mean, again, I know I've looked at this before, and I've determined that it's not worth it, but I still kind of feel like I have to look at it again, just to remind myself again that it's not worth it. So I would basically get 56 times 36, which is just nothing. 2,000 bucks. A whole 2,000 bucks for how much store we got. And to lease any trailer that's worth anything, that would be something like that would only take us a couple trips at least. Something like that would take us like 2 trips basically. It's 4,000 bucks, you know, so just really not worth it. I mean, I can go with a small trailer. But the number of trips I would have to take is insane. And that's basically the 2,000 bucks. So I could buy this trailer and basically make nothing off the money, right? I mean, it would just, there'd be no point. The only way this becomes worth it in the grand scheme is if you bought the trailer and then just eventually it would pay itself off. But it would take a while, right? It would take a while to pay this thing off. So it is what it is. We'll just let it go to waste for now. All right. Anything else I got to do this month? I don't think so, just because it's February and there's still no grass going on or anything like that. So just double check the cows. All of these are not having babies. These are having babies. So everybody's fed. Everybody's got straw that needs it. Everybody's got water that needs it. And all is well. Oh, wow. We're way over time. All right. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll be fast forwarding to a new month, getting some new cows and going from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you. And I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.